Yo, what's going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka the Clockmaster. We're here to check out The Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 2, Infected. I'm very excited that we're finally on Season 4, and it ended off with a crazy bang in the last episode. So, without further ado, we're just going to get into this thing and talk about it, man. I don't even want to talk too much at the beginning. I just want to get straight into the reaction. So, if you guys are on YouTube and you want to see my full reaction to this episode, the last 3 seasons, and you want to see the episodes a few ahead, then they are on YouTube. Make sure to check out the Patreon link down below for the full episode reaction. So let's get into this thing, man. We'll talk about it later as we normally do. Let's get into it now. Let's go. Super excited. Who is that and what is that? Whoa. Who is that? Oh, Tyrese and Karen.
They might as well be the only people left in the world. I'm talking too much.
A little, but I like it. You're just embarrassing me.
So deep in.
Man, I don't want to be happy for him because, like, I know stuff be happening. Yo, watch your 6. Watch your 6. Zombie Patrick is around. Watch your 6. Yeah. Oh, well. There we go. Time to meet Zombie Patrick. Jeez. Oh my god. Ah, boy. RP Karen, it was nice knowing you. The fact that he was talking with her, you know, people coming in and out of your lives. It was nice knowing you, Karen. You were good for my boy, but you know, I ain't even gonna cry, man. I ain't even gonna cry. Oh, there we go. Patrick the Walker. Sub Block D. Here comes Patrick the Walker. It was nice knowing you, Karen. And he was just gonna walk right into her place, out of all places, right? He walks right into her spot, annoyed. Out of all the spots. Oh, how you not hear that? Bro, how you not hear that? Oh no. Oh, how y'all not hear that? There's nobody up. Nobody hears this. Nobody. Bro, you got enough food right there. There we go. Nobody hears this. Got me messed up, man. Ugh. Them and their little spot up there. Man, Jerry rigged the camera. No. I wonder if she's gonna notice anything. Like, someone needs to notice something. That's what I'm trying. Like, that's what I'm trying to understand.
Stale M&Ms. You're the one that likes stale M&Ms.
Oh, the fence is starting to move.
Cluster yesterday.
I got other plans.
That fence is starting to move.
We have other plans. That's what I should have said.
He really doesn't want Carl doing all the dirty work.
Can I have my gun back?
Worms will give him some extra protein. Stay close.
Did they finally realize?
Walker's in D! What about say?
Yo, close it in time. Come on. Shoot, they couldn't close. Oh my god, close. Oh, they grabbed her locks. Oh, nah. Carl got the gun. They didn't want him having a gun. Shoot. Oh! Did she dislocate her arm? Shoot. There's a lot more coming out every day, man. Y'all need people on the fences. Oh! Oh no! You might have to amputate his arm. Ouch!
To do it now.
Damn, oh, she's doing it with a knife? Oh no, he got another bite. Oh shoot. They don't gotta amputate that. They don't gotta kill that guy, man. Dag. Freak!
Oh.
God. So how are they gonna figure out that Patrick was sick? Damn. I really wish there was a faster way for him to reload that crossbow. Who was it that he had to take care of? Damn, man.
You care about them. I've seen it.
Oh, that was the guy's daughters.
Like they're yours.
Damn.
Are you
Damn. And they say life ain't fair, bro. Gosh, like how many people got bit in that time frame?
Death on his own.
Oh, another medic.
Trails down his face.
Saw a sick boar in the woods.
In the past.
That's how they figuring it out.
We need to do something about those hogs.
In a long time.
There's like a few medics there, actually. 3 medics. Yeah, I feel like those 2 girls are gonna come into play. Man, Micah. Dr. S is his name.
He's been bit.
Micah. Damn.
Come on, it's time.
No, she wants to do it.
We should be the ones.
Dag, bro. No child should have to do that.
Can do it.
Okay, well, you have to do it now. You're right here.
Oh my God, Carol. It's crazy. She lost like 1 daughter and gained 2 more. She lost a daughter and a son, actually, right? Or just a daughter. Sophia. She can't do it.
One.
Man, these poor girls.
No, Lizzie, look at the flowers. Flowers, Lizzie.
Damn, man. These poor kids, man. That's not fair. That's never freaking fair. Yeah, they don't gotta figure out what's going on with them pigs because there's definitely some type of disease passing around.
Might want to stay back. Carl, all of you.
You gotta do that 2-week quarantine.
Yesterday. 2 people died that quick.
The council.
We have to separate everyone that's been exposed. And there's children. It isn't just the illness.
Dress.
I'll help Caleb get it set up.
Oh boy. There we go. We got a cougher. Oh, it's Karen. Well, freak.
You sure?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why, what's going on now?
Anyone that may be sick or even exposed should stay away.
Let's get you settled.
To be honest, both of them got a quarantine now.
Karen and David are gonna be separated till they feel better.
Damn.
Gonna bury your dad? Lizzie, we're gonna have to talk about what happened in there.
Poor kid, man. Honestly, these kids shouldn't have to go through this crap.
He said he was special and now he's dead. Why did they kill Nick?
She's having sympathy over the walkers. That's why Carl said not to name them. That's exactly... So Carl said not to name them because you're gonna name these walkers. Why is that everyone who doesn't want... Why is that like every no masker's mask right now? Like a lot of no maskers who don't want to wear masks, that's the mask they wear. Rick! Help! What now? Oh, the fence, man. I knew it. That's why I wrote that junk down. The fence is getting... Oh. They keep crowding in one spot, bruh. Y'all gotta like loosen the load. Oh, dog. Nah, y'all gotta reinforce that fence. Y'all gotta gathering like in one spot. It's like pushing, man. They keep getting that fence, man. I wrote it down. That fence is gonna be a problem. They gotta find some way to reinforce that fence.
See anything? I don't need to know who yet.
Look at little Judith.
I don't want to. Hurt is kind of part of the package.
And she's right.
You think someone would have given that a name?
Right? What happened to Judith?
Does she always cry like that?
I think
Yeah, she can't take it. Damn, bro. Cause like when you kill them too, they're gonna fall back.
Are you seeing this?
Oh, somebody's been feeding rats. Oh yeah, I forgot that guy, the guy with the flashlight. Oh, they trying to crawl the fence too, bro. Oh my God. Somebody been doing that on purpose. That's why. Who is sabotaging this place? Shoot. Oh, oh. Oh my God, no. Come on. Damn it. Somebody been feeding the damn walkers to attract them to that one location.
I know what to do.
What are you about to do? Oh, it's so cute. Come on, Michonne, you can't help it. She's just a cutie pie. Did she lose her babies? Oh no. Damn. So what are they gonna do with the truck? Try to drive him out? Daryl and Rick, man, these two always. Oh, starting to ease off the fence. Is that the dead pigs or something? The pigs. Oh no, the pigs. Oh no. Oh damn, the pigs. Yeah, y'all gotta reinforce that fence, man. He hates having to do this. Those pigs were sick. He really hates having to do this. Those pigs and a lot of walkers too. And these girls need to just like stop naming these walkers, man. There goes the pigs, and they have to tell Carl what happened to the pigs.
We made the pigs sick.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really trying to change his whole leaf from like, you know, being the kind of guy he was, from like running everything, running the show, being mad at people. Oh, is he gonna give him back his gun? Oh yeah, he had buried the gun in the beginning, I think, because he's like realizing now that it's gonna get back dangerous again. The peace can only last for a little bit, and he's gonna take out his gun too. Yep, he didn't want to take his gun out, but here we are. And he's gonna change the clothes too, farming clothes. It's kind of like symbolism, you know. They keep crowding these areas, man. Karen might not be okay, buddy. Well, saw this coming, man. Yep, there we go. Now, was Karen the one putting the rats out? Let's see. What's going on with this, man? What the hell? Oh no, they burned themselves. Oh, man. Damn, dude. All right. Let's talk about it. I wrote some notes down, so we got some things to say. Man, what a very well written episode. I felt like the episode was written really well, and they did so much right with it. And really, you know, all those little I guess you can say poetry that was kind of like put into the story with, you know, how things are developing is very noticeable. So I'm gonna just go over my notes real quick so we can just talk about some things. So in the beginning, we saw Patrick walking around, and we saw him like kind of just doing this whole thing. And what I wanted to say was like, no one literally heard this thing like snarling. Like when Karen went to bed, right, she was laying down, and so she can like clearly hear what was going on with, you know, like she didn't fall asleep that fast. I don't know anybody that could go to sleep that fast. Like from the time she left the bathroom to when she got back to her cell block, and from the time he left the bathroom and went back to the cell block, she should have been able to hear that, like hear him snarling and deal with it then and there. So I don't know. That was just kind of weird. That was a weird choice, I believe. Like no one heard that. Like I don't understand why they did it. Well, I understand why they did it, because the plot, you know, you had to set up something and set up a situation, set up danger for them. So that I understand that choice in that. Another thing that I wanted to talk about too, may not be as big, it really might come back into play, but Glenn's camera, that camera that he found in that picture, I feel like that's going to come into play. That picture of Maggie, I feel like this is not going to be the last time that we see that camera. That's the reason I wrote it down, just because I don't think that's the last time we'll see the camera, and I feel like we'll definitely see it pop up again at some point. I just think that we'll see it pop up again at some point, because I feel like that's you know, when he was in the store in the last episode, in episode 1, we saw him looking at the camera. He took a picture of Maggie. He said, I'm going to keep this picture. So I feel like we're going to see that picture again, like throughout the seasons. And I feel like we're going to see that camera utilized again throughout the season. I feel like it's going to be some type of story where that is concerned. So that's not like a big thing, but that's just something that I wanted to mention as well. Another thing that I'm noticing too is Rick, Michonne, Michonne and Carl all starting to like bond and like kind of have this little relationship bonding. Like I said, I did see a little spoiler years ago with Michonne and Rick. I don't know how that gets to that, but we can kind of start to see the little hints and stuff. Please no foreshadowing, just let me just kind of make these predictions as I go through it. But Rick, Michonne and Carl, we're starting to just, you know, see them kind of form something. They're kind of hinting that like maybe Michonne might become like a good friend or older sister figure, or like a mother figure for Carl. And there might be some type of relationship forming between Rick and Michonne. So we can kind of see those little hints being thrown in there a little bit. So I'm looking forward to see what happens with that and how that progresses. I'm looking forward to see what happens with that. The fence is definitely going to come into play as well for them, because they started hinting in the first episode that the walkers were crowding that one specific area, and I wrote this down later on, but the rats, that we can definitely talk about the rat situation and you know, figure out who was putting those rats out there. I still don't know who was putting those rats out there and who was setting that up, but somebody's obviously like feeding the walkers the rats to kind of draw them into one specific area. So we need to see how that comes into play, because we almost saw the fence almost broke today. Like, the fence almost broke in the episode, and they almost got over the fence instead of crawling on top of each other trying to go over the top. So there's only 2 layers of protection there. Well, 3 technically speaking. There's a one outer layer, the second gate, and then the third one. We kind of think like it's Attack on Titan right now. It's like different walls for protection, but they need to get that figured under control, move those rats, and try to get those clusters to stop, you know, crowding in one direction, because once one comes into one direction, you know, more of them are going to just start piling and piling and piling because of the noise and the attention, and that's going to be an issue, and that's going to be a problem. So we have to see what happens with that and that fence. They need to fix something, to do something with that fence. They got to do that. This is something that I wrote down later on the line, but I'll just mention it now. But they definitely need to reinforce that fence. I feel like they need to add more, a better foundation or structure to the fence, so that it can kind of make it a wall almost. I feel like that's what they just need to do, is just somehow find a way to build a stronger outer wall or outer fence or something like that, to keep these walkers from coming in. Because even if they cluster in one, kind of like similar to what Woodbury did with making all those kind of fences and having the tires and the spikes and something like that, and around the place in the little gate, and having people on top of a watchtower, I feel like that's something that they're gonna have to end up doing, and they need to do, because those fences out there, I've been concerned about those fences since the beginning. Those fences are not gonna protect the entire place. Like, it's not gonna protect everyone. And honestly, like, yeah, no, they definitely just need to reinforce it. Instead of having those wood stakes and stuff, they need to go out there, get some more lumber, you know, bit by bit, and they can start with wood and kind of, you know, rope them up and kind of stack them up on top of each other and go along the outer walls of the fence or the inner walls of the fence to kind of add a second layer of security and protection there. So I feel like that's something that they need to do, because that fence is going to come into play. I got my eye on that fence. That fence is going to break. That fence is going to break. Now, the origin of this virus, we still have no idea. Rick mentioned towards the end of the episode that it's possible that they might have passed it on to the pigs and the piglets, but we don't know. So we need to see if we can find the origin of this whole thing, because now they're spreading it to other people because they didn't have it before, and it spreads very fast. Very, very scary stuff, and it's ironic that we're watching something with a virus right now because we're going through something right now with the virus, with COVID. So we have to see what's going on with that, how fast it's going to spread, how much people it's going to take out. And I know we started with a huge cast this season, but I feel like as we go forward, they're actually going to end up like wiping out the majority of the cast, and the majority of the people. Is going to be a lot more casualties this season. It's not going to be The Walking Dead without casualties. They're going to lose people. People are going to come and replace other people. That's just what it's going to be, and because that's just the nature of this show. That's just kind of how this works. Excuse me. So, we just have to see how many people are going to get infected and how many people are going to stay. So that's one thing we have to see, and also see if they can figure out the origin of this virus, because it's kind of concerning. Carol and the 2 girls, Mika and Lizzie. I got my eye on those 2 because it's like I said, like Carol kind of lost. She lost Sophia, but then sort of in a weird way, without necessarily asking for it, gain 2 more children that she's gonna now have to care as if they were her own. That was their father's like final wish, was to take care of his kids like they were her own. And being able to pass on, knowing that your children are going to be safe and be protected with somebody that you trust, I feel like it's a good feeling. It might have made it a little easy for him to pass on. It's definitely not easier for the kids, but we're gonna definitely see how Carol's gonna groom these kids into being able to take care of themselves. Obviously, I feel like Carl might help train them with shooting guns and stuff like that, so that they can learn. And if there's any other kids, there are other children, but they're gonna have to start teaching these kids, because that's just the nature of the world that we're in right now in The Walking Dead, is that you can't necessarily depend on everyone to protect you all the time. Sometimes you might be in a situation where you have to protect your parents, or you might have to protect someone else in the camp, and if you don't know what to do, you might end up making a mistake. So, and we've seen Carl protect people several times. When at the opening of season 3, when things started happening, we saw Carl able to defend and protect going everyone else in the cell. So we just have to see how that progresses and continues. And I'm also noticing too that we have three medics. We got the army medic guy, we have Herschel now, and we have, I think his name is Dr. S. I don't know if the guy name is Caleb, but we got the medic guy, the army medic that was like potentially a struggling alcoholic. We have Herschel with some medical experience, and also Dr. S. I think his name is Dr. S, the other one that was kind of like analyzing the body and stuff. So it's kind of cool that we actually have like a medical team now, instead of just relying on Herschel with his veterinary skills, which was good and helped them for a while. But it's also good to have like human medics as well, people who know how to treat certain things and understand the body, and just try to understand what's going on with that. So we have to see what goes on with that. Hopefully we don't lose much people in the medical team. I'm reading the synopsis for the next episode. Yeah, man, and I'm afraid, I hope we don't lose those two. I think we need to keep those. So yeah, we discussed the rats already. Now another thing we noticed in episode 2, Michonne and the baby, like we saw her reaction to Judith and like her crying, and it's like she seems to have some type of past with it. So I don't know if Michonne maybe had a child and she might have lost her child, because there's still a lot we don't know about Michonne. There's still a lot about her past that we don't know. We don't know if, God forbid, she might have had a miscarriage, God forbid, maybe an abortion. We don't know what happened. But I feel like she might have lost a child. She might have had a kid before. She might have lost a kid. Maybe she had a sister, maybe a niece, or something like that. Maybe she used to be someone that used to work with children. We don't know. There's still a lot about Michonne's past that we have no idea about. So I'm interested to learn more about her as a character, learn her origin in a way, like where she came from, what she did, and her connection with this baby. So hopefully next episode or the episode after that, we get some type of explanation with that, and that she can talk to us more about what's going on with the baby. I think honestly that's about it, because the other stuff we kind of touched and talked about already. But yeah, Karen, getting the virus and then having to go and like burn herself with the other guy, like that sucks, man. Like, and we saw how happy Tyrese was, and how happy he was with just having someone to love and someone to love him back. Obviously besides his sister, but having like romantic love. And just from the way that they were talking in the beginning, bro, like I knew that this is gonna be like Karen's last episode, and I feel like my fiance kind of gave it away, because she watched The Walking Dead up to season 7, I believe. And when I mentioned Karen and Tyrese, she was like, "Who?" And I was like, "Dag, all right." The fact that she doesn't remember her means that like she died pretty early on. So I was like, yeah, I was kind of expecting her to die pretty soon, to be honest. So yeah, man, but I think that's it. We have to see what's going on. Rick gave his gun back. He put his gun back on, and he gave the gun back to Carl. So we have to see what happens in the next episode. With that, obviously, he's realizing that trying to stay away from this stuff wasn't working, and it wasn't helping anyone, and that they actually have to like protect themselves and deal with themselves. So we'll see what happens in the next episode. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I think I'm definitely going to continue to take some more notes, because and I'm pretty sure I hope you guys enjoyed that, just to have more talking points, and for me to kind of like, because a lot can happen in an episode, and you may not remember it all at the end. So just having notes and being able to like talk about what happens in that episode is pretty good. So I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary, kind of like my review, just discussing what happens with that and just my opinions on some of the things that I wrote down. And I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Clockmaster out.